A 2017 Princeton study showed that infants as young as 20 months can effectively process 2 languages and possibly even more than that. Do you think you can keep up? As part of my path towards a linguistics degree, I am currently learning Spanish, and I can personally attest to the struggles that I and many others have when learning a new language. We have all had the want of traveling to another country and being able to communicate with its people. Then you gain a spurt of energy and go open your Duolingo app to start learning a language. But that never really lasts long, does it? Today, I will bring to light why some people are able to stick to their language apps and start the journey of becoming fluent, and how we can have a heavy influence on our child's speaking capabilities. We'll go through some of the stages of life and how language affects everyone. Let's begin with the language process and how it develops within a child. First, learning languages as children is easier but beneficial. Infants can learn multiple languages as they develop. Infants do not know sounds when they're born, so parents use different language sounds when speaking to their child, and in turn, they will accumulate those sounds. After a certain age, we lose this language flexibility, and it becomes harder to pronounce sounds from foreign languages. Learning and managing 2 languages simultaneously requires the brain to work harder, stimulating cognitive processes and neural connections. Casey Lou Williams, an assistant professor of psychology, said bilingual babies have been observed to perform better in tasks that require switching or the inhibiting of a previously learned response. Also, learning 2 languages as an infant has long-term benefits. Naturally knowing 2 languages can allow for more opportunities in the competitive workplace, allowing for a leg up for getting jobs. Bilingual individuals are highly sought after in many industries, including finance, marketing, tourism, hospitality, healthcare, diplomacy, and international business, so much more. But just because you did not have the privilege of learning 2 languages as a child does not mean that you were completely unable to learn a new language. We have to find what's best for you. What do I mean by this? All languages are difficult to learn at first, but being able to find one that interests you is the first step. Each language has their own difficulty, but being able to find a language that's similar to yours can help with comprehension. For example, English speakers tend to choose languages with Latin letters because that means they do not have to learn a completely new alphabet. And having an alphabet that's similar to your own language helps greatly in the learning process. But learning a language also means that you should learn the culture. Having a grasp on the traditions and lifestyle of native speakers helps with creating a connection between you, the language, and its people. In every Spanish class that I have taken, we have read about the traditions of those in different Spanish-speaking countries, listened to different genres of music, and even learned popular dances. These different aspects of a language and culture keep you engaged and excited to learn a language, because instead of just learning and reciting foreign words and grammar structures, you are connecting it to something more personal. Finally, you must be persistent. Without persistence, there is, without a doubt, a high chance of you dropping the language that you want to learn. There is, and always will be, a learning curve. There are some points where you are learning and understanding a multitude of things, and then suddenly you don't understand a concept, or you feel like you aren't progressing anymore. This is the #1 motivation killer for learning languages. But if you push through and are persistent, you will eventually achieve higher levels of fluency. I've experienced this myself in my Spanish journey, and it's very discouraging, but having multiple people around me motivate me and push me through has kept me on my path to fluency. With this newfound knowledge, I hope that you can start learning a language or continue your language learning journey. Throughout our lives, we have this hidden potential of learning languages, whether it be during our infancy or any other part in our life. During these past couple of minutes, I have given you information on why children learning languages is important and essential for future endeavors, and how people are motivated to persist in language learning. You'll never know where language can take you. New friends, new adventures, and new opportunities await you on the other side. Gracias por venir. Adiós.